wide shots closer to me. When he goes down with this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for coming. I'm not the first to speak, but when you talk, we're going to hear your voice. Please don't have side conversations, especially with the cameras. We're going to hear you. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good. All set?
Yeah.
Hi guys and gals, I'm sorry. You can be just like, Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming to this event today. It's super special. I'm really glad that you guys could be here. I'm sad no one's sitting in the front. Don't be afraid. He doesn't bite at first. All right. Well, anyway, it's my pleasure today to introduce Myke from the StandOut.com. He's the owner and creator of multiple enterprises. StandOut Truck, the Create Dope Stuff and Stay Sucker Free book program, launch and StandOut content creation agency, and marketing and cupcakes. His journey began when he came to the United States as an 18-year-old with nothing but ambition, and he turned that drive into a thriving career. Since beginning his marketing career at the ripe age of 9, Myke has taken the wisdom gained over the years to channel his knowledge into a number of entrepreneurial opportunities. His first was Stinky Cakes, a practical diaper cake gift option for new parents. Several years ago, he created the rolling advertising billboard StandOut Truck. He's also compiled his marketing expertise into a book about marketing and entrepreneurship, Launch and StandOut, which led to his content creation agency at the same time. It's this perspective that launched Myke Connolly, named one of America's top 100 urban entrepreneurs and one of the top 40 under 40 by Business West magazine. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Myke Connolly.
I gotta bring you with me everywhere I go. That's my intro.
Guys, right off his LinkedIn page, y'all.
First of all, thanks for being here. I'm Myke Connolly. I'm going to share my journey with you all. But what I want you to understand, if you get nothing from me today, get one thing. I want you to understand that dreams come true. You do the LBW, I'm going to explain what that is in a minute. When I say what LBW is, I'm going to warn you now, it's going to offend 95% of the people in the room. So be ready for that. But yeah, dreams come true. I started here, $20. My aunt literally gave me $20 to buy something in the airport. And I'm here today with a lot of very successful businesses. And I'm going to break down how I did it. Because my goal is to have you guys in this room to surpass me. I teach because I love all you genuinely, and I want all your dreams to come true. And I know sometimes it's difficult. People make me think you can't do it. I'm the opposite of that. I'm here to tell you to do it, and I'm proof to do it. So I'm going to just run into the slides. I'm going to just go back and forth because I'm going to tap to move forward. So I'm Myke, like you said, CEO and founder of StandOut Truck. If you don't know what StandOut Truck is, have you ever seen those digital billboard trucks driving throughout the city with the TVs on them? I own those trucks. That's my business. It's one of them. I also own a marketing agency. We create a lot of content. I have my own magazine, Marketing and Cupcakes, where I teach marketing. Like, I love marketing and advertising so much. It's literally all I know. So that's what I do. Really, I say what I do. I help stand out, and help to get more customers. So if you're starting to pop, I make sure you pop. That's what we do. I've been featured on the cover of magazines like Business West magazine. Like she said, I'm one of the top 40 under 40. I got that back in, I was like 28, so I don't know. I'm 40, about to be 42 now, so I've been, been doing it. Every time I say how old I am, like, you don't need to be 40. Yeah, I'm 42. So it is what it is. I've been featured in places like Inc. Magazine, Black Enterprise Magazine, NPR. There's all sorts of places. They like to talk about the things that how do I teach marketing and share it. What else about me? This is me without the dreads, without the beard. I was featured in Black Enterprise Magazine. The reason I have that there, because it reminds me to let you all know, the number one asset you have is your health. In this picture here, I had just been featured there. My business was shipping these diaper gifts all across the country. Life was pretty decent. And then I ended up in the ICU because I was not taking care of my body. I wasn't sleeping. I was eating bad. I was unhealthy. I was on my way to just over 300 pounds in this picture, and I got really sick. So I ended up to pause what I was doing and reimagine what I wanted to do. But this slide reminds you, please take care of your health, exercise, eat healthy. Because if your body's not right, you can't pursue your dreams because you're trying to get healthy. I used to write for Virgin.com. I don't know if you guys know who this guy is, but that's Richard Branson. Richard Branson owns Virgin. He's a billionaire. He's one of the richest people in the world. So normally when I wrote for Virgin, I probably would get like 100, 200 shares, something like that, crazy. And then one day I got like thousands of shares, and I couldn't figure out what happened. So what had happened was Richard Branson actually shared my article on his Twitter, on his Facebook, on his LinkedIn, stuff like that. So I thought it was cool that a billionaire guy like that knows so much about business, finding enough value in an article that I wrote, that he shared it with his audience. So that's just like a cool thing. I have my own day in the city of Springfield. The mayor gave me my own day because of the work that I do in the community. I've been going to schools talking a long time, since thinking, so a long time. Like I love sharing what I know. I've actually had quite a few students that now have graduated, did college, did not do college, have started businesses. And when I see them, they still thank me for the things that I share with them. So that stuff keeps me going. So once you guys start winning even more, I don't care if you start winning tomorrow, message me, let me know. That encourages me. Matter of fact, I was at another school about 3 weeks ago in that cosmetology class, and everyone got a copy of the lemonade book. Everyone here today would get a copy of the lemonade book. But I made this person followed me on Instagram. I made a post about the lemonade book, and she's under the comments there. I just want to thank you so much for coming into my school. I shared the book with my dad. Now me and my dad are planning for the future. That's why I do what I do. So once you engage in the content, you find value in it, shoot me a message, shoot me a comment, because it inspires me. So that comment that student made me want to put on an event. Because right after I shared that on my personal Facebook, and I had a parent go, well, where can I buy the book for my kid? She bought the book. Another one was like, Myke, I love what you do. I wish my kid could meet you. And another one said, I really miss my kids to see you speak. So started on that comment, and then 2 days after that, I planned the whole event. It's going to be at the beginning of the year. We're looking to get about 750 people. Everyone's going to get a copy of the book. We're going to feed them. And everybody's going to get some gourmet lemonade. And I have myself speaking and 5 of my business friends speaking to share. So when you guys interact with me, it's not just, hey, what's up? My brain goes off and I want to give you more. So I'm here to teach you. I'm here to share what I know. So like I said, I want you to be better than me. These are some of the companies that my business works with. StandOut Truck, some of the biggest brands in the world. StandOut Truck is about 3 years old. So within 3 years, this was like year 1, year 2. These are some of the brands we're working with. Some of them on an annual basis. So this is where I make my money. Most influential client to date, I don't know if you know this guy. His name is Joe something. I don't remember his last name. Anybody know who that is? Joe Biden. He's the President of the United States. The White House called us, and they hired us to run the campaign for the President of the United States. My tiny little company, based on the whole New Mass, the White House calls us to run the campaign. Think about that. Dreams come true. Right? I'm really good at marketing. I'm great at marketing, actually. So when they were looking, they found us, and we did the job. We went out to New Hampshire for them. Anything's possible. $20. I started with $20. President of the United States working with my business. Anything's possible. My personal motto, this is what I wish I knew this when I was you guys' age. My personal motto now is create dope stuff and stay sucker free. So dope stands for deliver others positive energy and experiences. So create things that deliver others positive energy and experiences, and you'll be great. But you gotta be sucker free, because suckers are dope too. They drain others of positive energy and experiences. So you want to stay away from people that's draining you. I don't care if it's especially when it comes to your hopes. 1,000% sucker free. I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your teacher, whoever. If when you share your dreams with them, they tell you, you can't do it, that's okay. Still love them, still hang with them, do all that good stuff, but don't share your dreams and goals with them. Because when you in vision mode and dreaming mode, you need positivity. Because you already kind of doubt yourself and do it already. So you got to stay away from people that's going to drain you from that energy. And then you'll move in the right direction. All right, so what we here for? Dreams come true. From this point forward, it's going to be 2 different parts. One, I'm going to share my story with you, and then 2, I'm going to show you how to do everything I just said. So, first of all, I gotta give you my definition of success that I got from Earl Nightingale, and he's got this audio called "The Stranger's Secret." You guys should listen to that. I listen to that audio once every 4 months. In it, he says success is the progression of a worthy ideal, which means if you have a goal right here, every step you take to move towards that goal, once you hit that goal, you're successful. A lot of people aren't satisfied with success and they think success is money. I know a lot of people with a lot of money who are very miserable. I know a lot of people who set goals and got towards those goals and are very satisfied. So and there's nothing wrong with making, I love making money, it's a fun thing to do, but that's not what success is. Success is setting a goal. Yep. Success is setting that goal and moving forward. So like right now, if you have an F in a class and your goal is an A, then you go to a D, a C, a B, and then you get to A, you're successful at that. So if you approach your success as micro goals like that, you'll always be satisfied and you'll be getting better every day. That's me. 90-year-old me. I don't know how, I always thought I was cool, by the way, but I don't know how cool you could be wearing your grandma's chain. That's my grandmother's chain, but I thought I was cool. Don't tell nobody my secret. So how did I learn business? I literally learned business at 9 years old. I grew up in the Bahamas. My grandmother had a sweet tooth. Her sister lived in Florida. So what she would do is she would fly over to Florida, come back with a whole bunch of candy for herself, and then I started taking it to school. Not to sell it, I had no intention of selling it. I didn't even understand how to sell none of this stuff. But I started giving it to my kids in my class because I had like flavors and Jolly Ranchers and Nerds and just stuff this high grade stuff the school store didn't have. So I would just give it to them. Just try this. If any of you want to get into marketing, I'm about to give you the cheat code to understand what marketing is. If you look at marketing as what I'm about to tell you next, you could always make money. All marketing is telling people about stuff they would love and buy if they knew it existed. If they knew it existed. Like this guy right here, you see him? Jordan's wearing a gray Nike hoodie, right? So if I told Jordan before he bought that, hey, Jordan, I sell gray Nike hoodies at graynikehoodie.com. We have all sizes, go check it out. That's marketing. I'm telling him about something he would love and buy if he knew it existed. So sales, all sales is telling people how much it is. So if I say, go to graymarketmarkets.com, we have gray hoodies starting at $39.99. He goes to that site, he knows the minimum he's going to spend is $39.99. He might end up spending $200. So let's just keep it simple. So he ends up spending $20, right? So if him and 50,000 other people just like him that love hoodies go onto that site and can buy a hoodie, that's $1 million in revenue. All I did was tell people that love and buy gray hoodies where to buy gray hoodies. That's it. Marketing is telling people about stuff they love and buy. Sales is telling them how much it costs. If you want it, it's going to cost you this. If you do those two things, you can make money. Every thing that's ever been sold in the history of selling has been sold with some combination of that. So that's the cheat code right there, by the way. I learned it at 9 years old. Didn't realize I learned it. So I got so many kids coming to me asking me for candy on a consistent basis. Like I realized I was like a nice part of the story. But I was being a jerk when I said what I said next. I told them, listen, I sell it. Because they were bothering me. I was like, yeah, I sell it now. I figured they'd leave me alone. First couple of kids were like, well, how much? Now, I know dumb. I didn't want them bothering me, but they wanted to give me money. I was able to take the money. So I looked on the package and said, how much? Well, I looked on the package and said 50 cents. So I said $1. They gave me $1. The package said 10 cents. I said a quarter. Because they ain't got 20 cents. A quarter. You know, that's how I started making money. My first business decision, because I knew they had little brothers and little sisters, was to say, hey, I sold out, but I have more at the house. So these kids started coming to my house. So I was instead of making $1, $2 per person in school, I was making $4, $5 at home. My family had no idea this was going on. Like literally, I would sit on my bed. We're like, okay, it's Jordan and his little brother. Jordan likes Snickers. His little brother likes Five Crybabies. Blah blah blah. I would go grab, meet him outside. Get my money, come back inside, wait, watch who's coming. I did that all day. My grandmother's room was behind me. She used to watch soap operas around that time, so she didn't know I was in and out. My mom and dad were at work, so I had free reign running inside in and out. That's back in the day. You was either inside or outside, but I was able to move around. So there's another secret to success is LBW. I told you I'm going to tell you about that. So LBW stands for long, lonely, boring work. Now, most people won't ever do the long, lonely, boring work. This is why most people become successful. It's not because they're not smart enough. It's not because they're not talented enough. It's not because they're not good enough. They just won't put the work in long enough. And I'm going to tell you the different types of work at the end of the next section. 5 types of work. Most people only know one. But anyway, I did LBW. Every single piece of candy that we had in the house, I wrote on a piece of paper, I priced it out, and I made a little sign. So one of the days, I was like, okay, all this candy's gonna get eaten. My parents and my family, they're gonna look at me, they're gonna think it's me, I'm gonna get in trouble. So I did that sign, like I said, and I played like I was sick one day. So I see the kids coming, they come to the door. My grandma's door is here. She hears me knocking. She walks by me as she walks by, give her the sign. She probably thought I threw something, so they left the drawer too. She goes to the front door. She goes, oh, Mike's not coming out today. He's feeling sick. So the kid was like, no, I'm here to buy candy. And my grandmother's looking at this kid like he's from a different planet. Buy candy? I'm like, my heart racing because I'm like, either we're going to get into business or I'm going to get in trouble. So I said, Grandma, make the sign. So she opens the sign, and then it's slow. It's my heart. I see her walk to the back. She goes to get the kid candy, and she gives him the candy. My grandmother, from that candy business that I started at 9, retired in 2 years. She was making more money selling the candy to the kids in the neighborhood than she was as a waitress. So from that day until 2005 when she passed away, all she would do was fly to Florida, bring back candy, sell the candy to the kids. Fly to Florida, bring back candy, sell the candy to the kids. As an adult and a business person, like I realized my grandmother was ripping me off because she should have been paying me a royalty or something, but that's okay, we'll let it slide. But that's that. But the reason I share that part of the story is because I want you to understand how simple business is. Like the reason I'm able to run so many businesses today, and the reason I make so much money with my businesses today, is because I run my business like a 9-year-old. So the things that would take most business people forever to figure out and deal with, 9-year-old just wants to play tag, just get it done. That's why I'm going to put on an event that's going to host 750 people in 2 days. I did that to get the whole event together in 2 days. Venue, sponsors, community partner, food, drinks, everything, 2 days. The adults in the room know how crazy that is to pull something off like that. So, never stop being a kid. Even now, be a kid. Enjoy. I don't care how complicated your life is, what you got going on. Find some way to just be a kid. Like I have 2 sons right now in my house, 16 and 17. And I tell them, bro, play your Xbox. Do what you want. Have fun. Because one day, the bill's going to come. Life's going to come. So find ways to just be a kid. I promise you need that. Don't ever lose that. The secret I have is me being a kid. The reason I come back here and talk to you guys, being a kid. Because I remember when people, my teachers, I love my teachers, some of them, most of them, 99.9% of them. But when people would come to the school and say stuff, it's almost like the stuff that my teachers were saying kind of made sense a little more now, coming from someone else. So that's part of the reason I come and share with you guys. All right, let me speak to this. I moved here when I was 17, like I said. I was really close to getting into trouble. Really close. I was moving towards the wrong crowd. And just so you know, when your parents, mom, dad, grandparents, whoever your guardian is, start like nagging you about some stuff, like they care about you. They be knowing. They know. You may think they don't know what we're doing, but they know. So I was getting into stuff. My mom had already moved to Florida, so she was begging me to come. And I got into issues with these guys, and I was like, you know what, I'm leaving. So I moved here. I told my aunt, hey, I want to go to Florida. So she had a friend that chartered flights. So he said he would bring me back. So she said, yeah, here's some money to get something to eat in the airport. And that was the $20 I came in with. And I'm happy that happened, because I love being able to start here at $20. Energy. What ended up happening, quick story, I didn't even have money to go to school. And this is what I want you to understand. There's always a way. Like there's always a way to, whatever, that's why you have to have that dream. Because once you have a dream, like it pushes you, it makes you like good psychotic, you won't give up on yourself. I had a dream of going to college. We couldn't afford it. So I ended up going to this place called the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, and I begged them to let me in just to take one class. I begged them. They didn't even do that. They didn't even do that. And this lady's name was Celeste Berger. I'll never forget her. I actually have a scholarship. I started a scholarship in her name at Holyoke Community College. Because of her. But she helped me get into that school for $800. All of one class. But now that I got that one class, I got my ID badge. So I belong in there. So I was taking my one class, and I started going to classes I wasn't even registered in. Because in college, they don't check your roster. I would just sit in quietly, learn something, go. I was in the library, because I figured, if nothing else, the next semester, I'll learn how to make business cards this first semester, and the next semester, I'm going to go around to business owners and say, hey, listen, I'm looking to pay for college by making business cards. Can I make your business cards? And see, here's one thing about successful people. Successful people help other successful people on that path, because they know what it's like. Most of the successful people you ever meet and come across, they did not have it easy. I don't care if they're black, white, green, orange, purple, immigrant, whatever. It doesn't matter. Successful people, most of them didn't have it easy. So when they see other people on that path of success, they'll help. They'll give you some opportunities. If you already put in the LBW. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The cheat code to success is LBW. Putting in the long, hard work. Because when you do that, it's evident. It's evident. You know what I said? Like we help StandOut. Those are people already putting in the work. So if you're putting in the work on something, there's always going to be opportunities. So remember that. Fast forward, I started this business called Stinky Cakes. I had my family, lived in Springfield. I couldn't get a job. Marketing, I wanted to get a job in marketing. No one would give me a job. So they wouldn't even call me back. They wouldn't even respond to my nothing crazy. It's funny now because now they pay me crazy consultancies. It should have been. I love that. They could have got me way cheaper back in the day. Now it's bad. But they wouldn't hire me. So I wanted to start a business to show people like marketing. I figured they would hire me. But that business, Stinky Cakes, is doing okay. Like I said, we started getting clients from all across the country, and the internet was a little different back then. Everything was like blogs back then. And if you wanted to get attention, you'd be like the first comment. So it was a lot of gossip blogs. I used to make sure that Stinky Cakes first comment. And I really only did this when celebrities had a baby. So let's just say someone like Beyonce was pregnant, having a baby, and they did a story on Beyonce. I'd be like, oh my God, congrats Beyonce and Jay. Someone got him a Stinky Cakes from StinkyCakes.com. And then we get traffic on our website, and then people would buy them, and then we would ship them. Because all my marketing is what? Telling people stuff they would love and buy if they knew it existed. That's how we made our money. We made a dope product. Everyone got it, they loved them. Deliver others positive and experiences. So that's how we made money. So that through that marketing we did there, that's how I ended up getting selected one of America's top 100 entrepreneurs, featured in Black Enterprise Magazine, NPR Radio, all this other stuff. And getting the 40 under 40 from Business West. I used to drive around in this pink and blue Stinky mobile. I'm getting attention. I want people to know, what's the Stinky Cake? Diapers? What? Because mom's diapers. What's that mean? Go on the website or call the phone number. We make money. It's that simple. Now, it's my disclaimer. It's simple, but it's not easy. And it's not easy because you got to do the work. To connect all the pieces to make it make sense for people that would buy from you. Once you can connect in the minds of people that would buy from you, then you can make money. So remember I said I was in the ICU, got sick. I really thought I was going to die. I didn't think I was going to make it. So I didn't want to leave the planet with all the information I have on marketing, business, and mindset to myself. I didn't want to leave with it. So what I did was I started writing my first book. Now that was even this was by mistake. I had taken a break from Stinky Cakes, and I decided to go get a job at West Job. Like I said, I love working with the youth. And a lot of my kids at Job Corps, my plan was to just teach them like life skills, soft skills. And they started saying, there's something different about you. So they started Googling me. And once they started Googling me, they was like, oh, you a businessman, why don't you teach business? I'm like, all right, business, you slick. So we every night talking, I would know they would ask me questions, go back and forth. And those notes became the outline for this book, Launch and Stand Out. So if you ever, a lot of the kids at Job Corps, they keep going back to that second chance to get their G stuff. A lot of them are like efficient, strong readers. So I didn't want to write a book that they would pick up and not feel good enough. So I made that's like the easiest book to read when it comes to starting a business going to marketing. But the crazy thing is, Business West, the local business journal, they heard about this book, so they wrote about it. And then people started booking me to speak. And then a lot of people started buying that book. It was crazy. Once again, all the marketing was telling people, hey, this is a simple way to learn marketing, and the real simple way to start a business. Go to launchandstandout.com, buy the book. Started buying it. Well, what got crazy was even school started in the book to teach kids marketing and business. Now, I barely could speak English, much less write. But you know, if I gotta get it out, I gotta get it out. So I'm saying that part to say you don't have to be perfect. Just start. Like there's a lot of people on my team that are way smarter than me, way better than me, and I love it that way. I got no ego. They do great, amazing things, and I get out the way. I give them all the credit, all the praise in the world, because they put the work in. So remember that. And I'll talk about that when I talk about how to create dope stuff and say something. And I'm starting an agency, you know, and then Yep. And I'm starting a marketing agency, because what ended up happening was a lot of the people that read the book and I ended up creating a course, they started asking me to do their marketing for them. So I even to this day, I keep it small, always under 50 clients, because it's very manageable. We got a couple spots now available. And I ended up buying these trucks. Because I love simple messages. I love direct marketing. This is called out-of-home marketing. I wanted my own screens. So I ended up buying my first truck in February, we got it. And then we went the business started March 9, 2020. March 9, 2020. So 3 days later, it was a global pandemic. The whole world shut down. I got a business that only works if people are driving in traffic. But I'm a planner. So when I planned my business, I had the first 90 days to not make money anyway. So I wasn't worried. 1 month go by, 2 months go by. But then what ended up happening is I started hearing high school graduations, college graduations being canceled. And like I said, my passion is serving the youth in the community. So my whole thing was, all right, Mike, forget making money. Why don't you turn the truck into a celebration truck? So a lot of class of 2000 and 2001, what they had for their graduation pictures is pictures in front of the StandOut truck with their family. So this should have normally been like a $500 package. We were selling it for $75. So I was losing money the whole time, like crazy. But I was giving the kids in the community, the young people in the community, an opportunity with their families to have that graduation type moment. And that's another thing about business. Sometimes like you got to know when it's really just about your community, and then but know your numbers, so you know if you can do that or not. What you can do: give, share, care. Like I wish more business people had that as part of their business plan, like their community outreach plan. How they going to give back? How they going to share? Like it'll make a big difference. I think so many people, like I said, I love making money, don't get me wrong, but like, I love helping too. And like, you gotta find your audience too, about being sucker free, because if you're a nice person and kind person and caring person and giving person, the suckers will drain every ounce of life out of you. So you gotta find the audience that's gonna appreciate you the right way and not try to take advantage of your niceness. Then I ended up co-writing a story book called Lemonade Book. Like I said, I signed these. Everyone here today is going to get a copy. So I have 3 millionaire mentors and 1 billionaire mentor. And everything that they taught me about business, I put in this. I don't like to call it a children's book. I like to call it a storybook so simple children could understand, called Lemonade Book. Most people buy it online at lemonadebook.com. But in it, I break down all the things it takes to be successful in a fun way. If you really get what the lessons in this book, I promise you could succeed doing anything, because it breaks it all down. Everybody here today is going to get a copy. Oh, the crazy thing is too, like right now, talking about like community impact, one of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm giving away 10,000 copies of that book to students in the different communities that I serve. So like if you look at that from a number standpoint, I'm giving away $150,000 in hopes to help the students succeed. Because here's why I chose that number. First thing, the first time my billionaire mentor, his name is Dan, he's also the reason why I became one of the 100 urban entrepreneurs. But he gave me $10,000 to grow my business. That $10,000 transformed the life of my whole business and my mindset. So 10,000 is a special number to me. Second thing is, I know only 5% of people are gonna take action. So out of that 10,000 books that I give away, it's only gonna become 500 success stories, and that's fine. So my big dream is to create a foundation so those type people that actually use the book and start pursuing success, they'll have opportunities. Like I said, that $800 scholarship and all the other things would come out of that foundation. So I'm starting my 10-year plan today. So this is my invitation for you to get involved. Read the book, take action, and I'll do my part to make sure there's resources for you when you're ready for them. That's my dream. That's the current dream that I have, which is much bigger than me. This is my magazine. We actually on issue 6 now. We actually about to produce issue 7. If you ever want to see it or read it, just go on marketingandcupcakes.com. In the store is there. is willing to teach you. There's some suckers that's gonna be good at that thing too, but find someone that's dope. And and if you put in that LBW, the lonely born work, they'll tell you the work that you need to do, then you move much faster. But here's step one. Step one is mindset. Step one is mindset. Mindset is the foundation of dopeness. Whatever you think, whatever you think, you believe, whatever you believe, you can achieve. So I got that from Napoleon Hill. So if you look at yourself as a failure, it'll be difficult for you to succeed. If you don't believe in yourself, it's going to be difficult for you to succeed. Because your brain has two jobs. One is to keep you safe, and then two is to give you everything that you want. So if you're telling your brain you're not good enough, your brain's going to be like, okay, well, we're not good enough. We can't do it. If you tell your brain, that's part of keeping you safe. If you tell your brain, well, this is my goal, your brain's going to start showing you paths to get to that. So here's what I don't want you to believe anything I say. I want you to test it out. So here's a simple way to test how your brain shows you what you want. On your way home today, I want you to pick a color, whatever color, and look for cars in that color. Just that color. Say, I like to mess with myself. I like to go with, all right, I'm going to go with lime green. You're never going to see no lime green car. That's what my brain says automatically. No, I want lime green. And then watch. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. Day 3, day 4, you see a lime green car. Your brain goes, lime green, lime green. Try it. Pick any color. Or even now, you walk into school, if you're a sneakerhead, pick a type of sneaker. So like, I only want to see cherry red Jordans. I promise you, what's going to happen is, in all these 12,000 students, you're going to see the 50 kids with cherry red Jordans. That's how your brain's a supercomputer. So that's why, when it comes to your dreams, you got to get, I got this. I want to become an X, Y, and Z. Because your brain's going to be like, hey, you said you want to be this. This person said they're about to talk about doing this thing. Maybe that's a mentor. But if you don't believe you could do it, your brain's going to be like, oh, don't talk to him because he's just going to tell you you're dumb. Or whatever that negative self-talk is. So step one is mindset. Mindset. You have to believe in yourself. Like, I believe in myself so much, not in an arrogant way. And here's why I believe in myself. I believe in myself because I'm not going to stop until I reach my goal. I don't care how many no's. I don't care how many times I fail. I don't care how many times I lose. I don't care what no one says about me. I really don't. I'm just locked in on my goals. So when I tell you I'm going to create a foundation to fund it and give people that's pursuing their success money, I'm telling you I'm doing that. And that foundation is going to require millions and millions of dollars. So I know I'm going to do that. I got a 10-year plan for that. So you got to just like believe in yourself. That's such a key part to it. Believe in yourself and only surround yourself with people that believe in you. Not people that's sucking up to you and telling you what you need to hear. Because if you got the right team around you, they're going to tell you the things you don't need to hear too. Or that you don't want to hear, things that you don't want to hear that you need to hear. That's a real friend, actually. So, for example, if you tell your friend, yeah, I want to go to the NBA, I'm going to the NBA, I'm going to the NBA. A real friend would be like, all right, let's go shoot some free throws then. You need to make 2,000 shots a day. Let's go, I'm going to pass the ball. You got to make 2,000 shots a day. Nah, let's go. That's what's going to happen. A sucker's going to be like, you don't know NBA. Let's go smoke some weed, dog. You ain't about that, right? Nah, but I didn't say I want to be a weed smoker. I said I want to be a basketball player, NBA player. So you got to surround yourself that's going to push you to go towards your dreams. If you sharing your dreams and goals with your friends, and they're not helping you get to them, move. That ain't your friend. I promise you. When I was in high school, there's a lot of people I used to hang with. Me at 42, I haven't seen them in years. So you got to understand, if you want to understand who the dope people are, who you should build with, those are people who got dreams and goals and aspirations too. Because people with dreams and goals and aspirations, they push it. And I don't care what their situation is. I don't care where they at now. Like I said, when I moved here, we was living in the ghetto. Didn't matter. We was all, it was 6, 8 of us, tiny little house. That's what we had. So what? We had food, we had shelter. By the way, I got to tell you this story so you can understand my mindset. I forgot this piece. So my mother, she had to find a job where, because we were immigrating to this country. All means we moved from one country to the next. She had to find a job where she could live in Florida and work in the Bahamas. I gotta borrow this chair real quick. So she had to live in Florida, work in the Bahamas. Now my mother was absolutely terrified of flying. Like it's a 30-minute flight to get from Freeport to Florida. And my mother used to sit in the flight like this the whole time, not moving. Like, terrified. Terrified. My mother took a job as a flight attendant to feed me and my sister and my cousins. Terrified of flying. Flight attendant so we could eat. So my mindset, and when it comes to my dreams and goals, I don't have to, by the way, and she couldn't swim. She had to pass a swimming test to get the job as a flight attendant. That's mindset. You know what? I got to take care of my kids, whatever it takes. Legally, ethically. This is inconvenient to me, but it's what it is. So that's my mindset. So now, the reason I'm able to get these big corporate clients where most people would be scared to talk to them, because the worst they could say to me is no. McDonald's, I want to help you promote the McRib on the StandOut truck. Oh, no. All right, well, that means I didn't explain myself right. Don't you guys want to let people know the McRib is back? Yeah, that's what my trucks do. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, here's the check. Mindset. Believe in yourself. Go make it happen. Overcome the no's. Most people are afraid of the word no. Most people don't pursue success because they're afraid of the word no. Step 2 is idea. Here's the thing. Ideas are everywhere. Everybody has ideas. Everybody has a unique skill or talent that they were born with. I like to call that a lemon. Everyone has a lemon. It's up to you to turn your lemon into lemonade. Lemonade is something other people could buy. So one of the ways you could find your idea is start with the things that you love doing. What do you love? What are you passionate about? And somewhere in that is something that you could turn into an idea. Like I told you guys, I used to love to draw. Like now, my ads is just how I'm creative now. The ads is on the truck, the design in the magazines, the design in the apparel, those type things, that's art. I found a way to get paid with art. I always loved to talk, so now, hey, getting paid to speak.
And that's why I went into teaching. You got the better attitude.
So from time to time, I mess with some of my old teachers. Remember you used to get me, you always put in my report card, talking, he talks too much, you know. One of my trucks is named after my favorite teacher, Miss Cooper. My gray truck is named Bessie Cooper. She's about to get a facelift. Bessie's about to make her white like the other truck, Peggy Bo. Peggy Bo is named after my dad. He passed away going on 8 years ago. But ideas everywhere. You know what? I really like that. Maybe I could turn it into something. Cheat code. You want to turn your idea into something that people would love and buy. That's how you're gonna make money. A lot of people don't make money with their ideas because they do what they love. Don't do what you love. Do what you love, but do what you love in a version that people would buy. Lemonade. Not the lemon. Lemonade. How much time I got?
As much time as you want.
3, plan. Plan. You have to make a plan. The reason you have to make a plan is because now you can measure if it's working or not. If you don't have a plan, you're just everywhere. If you don't have a plan, you're just everywhere. Because like I said, ideas are everywhere, but you got to be able to execute that idea. You got to make that come true. So here's the thing with a plan. So when you have a plan, let's just say, okay, I want to sell gray Nike sweatshirts. So what do I need to do that? Well, first I need to get some Nike sweatshirts. Or maybe I need a sale first. Maybe, I don't know what I need. So now you start thinking it out. Well, okay, well, I'll make a one-page website to test it out. I'll put 3 different gray hoodies on there, and then I'll call it grayhoodies.com, see if that's available. And then, boom, once I got that, then I'll start to market it. So now I already got somewhat of a plan. First thing I got to do is figure out my 3 hoodies. Then I got to figure out my website. I'll figure out my website, then my 3 hoodies. Then I got to figure out how to get people there. I got to give myself a deadline. Okay, and in the next week, I need to have the website up, and have my 3 hoodies. And then by the end of the month, I would like to see if I can get at least 50 people on the website. So when you do that, now your brain goes into supercomputer mode. Hey, you say you need a website. You was just talking to this kid. He said he makes websites. Why don't you ask him if he can make your website? And I promise you, it just magically opens up like that. This kid might have been in your class the whole time. You might have known him, whatever. And then all of a sudden, you're like, well, yo, what you up to today? Oh, I make websites now. But if you didn't tell your brain that you didn't have a plan, you would have missed that. You'd be like, yo, I need a website. Would you charge? Oh, I'm just learning right now, so I don't really charge. But even if someone does that, still give them something. Don't be like, ha, yeah, I got this sucker. You got to do this for free. No. I got you. I'm going to take care of you. So now, boom, website's done. Now, because you've been doing all this research on the internet about great hoodies, when you scroll in your social media feed, all the ads are going to be about where to buy apparel. Then you, boom, you find a source. You got your 3 hoodies done. This is all in the first 2 weeks, mind you. So then now you start telling people, hey, check out my site. You like great hoodies? Because Myke, long time ago, Myke told me all marketing is telling people about stuff they would love, and all sales is telling them where to buy it. Hey, check out, if you or someone you know love great hoodies, check out our wide selection. Check out our selection of hoodies on greathoodies.com. Don't say wide selection, because wide selection, they're going to think it's too much. You say, check out our hoodies. We have a few hoodies on greathoodies.com. So now they go and they see 3, okay, 1, 2, 3. I like this one, boom. It's $69.99, $39.99, whatever it is, let me buy it, boom. Now, in the first 3 weeks, you got a sale. So now your plan is coming together, your plan's working. What's the next step? I kind of jumped a little bit. You activated that plan right away. But now you're really going to activate it, because even in the planning stage, you already got a sale. So now how do you duplicate that? How do you repeat that? You don't have to go rebuild a website. You don't have to go find your clothes now. Now what's your main goal? Getting people to that website. So how'd you get them there the first time? Well, I got them there by posting on my social. Okay, cool. So I made a sale. What if I take $20 from that sale and run a Facebook ad, or run a TikTok ad, or run a YouTube ad, or wherever that people are coming from? So YouTube, Facebook, whatever, can find more people like the people that are buying from you, because they already know people they already have the information to know who buys online. So now you activate. Boom, when you run these ads to these people, you only get X amount of sales. But it started off as an idea. I want to sell some hoodies online. Now, once you activate, you keep running, you play over and over. Now maybe it's like 90 days in, you reevaluate, you step back. Over the last 90 days, what worked? What didn't work? Well, the TikTok ads worked. The Facebook ads didn't work. The YouTube ads, we got views, but no one got sales. Well, we said this and we tested the same message on all 3 platforms, so maybe you need a different message for each platform. Maybe that's what it is. Let's test that. Let's see if this one is working. Let's test a different message, and then you run it again. And when everything starts converting, then you got a solid plan. You got a solid idea. You're making money, and that's how you kill it. Now, mind you, this could have to. You could do this with nothing to do with business. This could go back to your grades. If you got a F, okay. Well, I don't want an F. First of all, you got the mindset. I don't want an F, right? So the idea is, well, how do I get better? Well, okay. I need to improve the way I study. That's the idea. Improving the way I study. What's the plan? Well, my cousin, my friend, or this person in my class is getting an A. Seems kind of nice. Maybe I'll ask them if they can study with me to show me. I gotta eat the humble pie. I gotta let them know I'm failing at something. I gotta eat my ego. Can you help me improve? And then boom, you start studying with them. Now you go from an F to maybe a D plus. And you evaluate C, evaluate B, evaluate A. Over the course of the last month, 30, 60, 90 days. It's the same for everything. It's the same for everything. LBW, long, lonely, boring work. Long, lonely, boring work. I would like to say L instead of LL, because sometimes it's long, boring work. Sometimes it's lonely, boring work. Sometimes it's long, lonely, boring work. But there's always going to be an L. Even with, I teach this to my sons too. Even with, because they play a lot of sports, there's no losses. There's wins and lessons. So whatever when you don't win, is a lesson. In that lesson, that's something that you need to implement to get better. Remember I told you there's 5 types of work? I'm going to break them down right now. By a show of hands, how many people, okay, how many heard this before? In order to be successful, you have to work what? Work, I like that. Who else saying that? But you're jumping ahead. But you normally hear we got to work hard, right? You heard that before. Raise your hand if you heard that before. You got to work hard. Okay. How many people know, show of hands, know people that work really, really hard that still aren't successful? Work really, really hard. They're hard workers, right? Here's why. Let me teach you the other types of work that goes with that. Because hard, you have to work hard. That's just one. The second type of work is work smart. The third type of work is work right. I won't tell you the other two yet. So working hard is, I like using this example. If I'm shoveling snow to clear my driveway, that's working really hard, right? I clear a path. Working smart would be to use a snowblower, right? Working right would be to hire someone that has a snowblower to do it for me. Hard, smart, right. Anything you do, there's always those 3 types of work. Work hard, work smart, work right. Almost done.
Yep.
Thank you. The next one is network. This is the one they don't really teach us. Here's why, for some reason, we get taught to like walk into a room and look like this. Give me one second. Who wants to do business with me? No one. No one. Who wants to help me out? No one. Who wants to show me the path? No one. No one. Watch this. Who wants to do business with me? Everyone. Who wants to show me something? Who wants to teach me something? Who wants to help me? Why do they teach us we got to be tough? Why we got to be gangster? Why? Why did lie to us? We're the only ones that get fed that narrative. I sit in all the rooms. They don't get taught that. Do you know what they get taught? Look at here. Look at here. This is what they get taught. Come to Wesley. They get taught to do this when they meet someone. Hey, how you doing? I'm Mike. Nice to meet you. We don't get taught that. Come at me again. This is what we get taught. Come at me again. That's what we get taught. That's why we lose. Because a big part of success is communication. Thank you. A big part of success is communication. Nobody want to communicate with someone that they think they're in fear somehow. Cheat code to success, and everyone should start doing it today. Just smile more. Just smile. People love me because I smile. I smile. Hey, how you doing? And I walk in, people go, how you doing? If you could see, I wish you guys could see the difference. Like when I had the screw face on, everybody kind of got like this. And I've been talking to y'all for the last hour. When I started smiling, everyone started smiling and nodding again, getting open and welcoming. Non-verbal communication. But if you don't have that, you can't network. So smile. Find the cheat code to, I'm giving you all the cheat codes. The cheat code to networking is finding out what people like, what people are interested in. Anybody like sports? Which sports you like? Volleyball? You play? Oh, how long have you been playing? 2 years? Awesome. You go on the team? What's your name? Hey, Stephanie. Look at that. I made a friend. I asked who likes sports. You play? Just simple questions about her. Nothing to do with me. If we kept talking and she didn't know, she'll say, well, what do you do? And I share what I do. And then maybe I might go with my business, and maybe we connect on social or whatever, maybe whatever, email, whatever. And maybe 5 years from now, I meet the soccer coach of, some women's professional team. She's still doing the long, lonely, boring work. I said, oh, I got to introduce you to Stephanie. And then I said, hey, Stephanie, I met this coach from this team. I don't know if it's a good connection to you, but I told her I'd give you a phone number, give her a call. She gives her a call. Now she's on the team. This was from a conversation we had 5 years ago, and I just remembered her. Stephanie likes soccer. But now watch this. Now, this was a big deal. I didn't even know. This is some pro team over in Italy. So she becomes a star in Italy. She comes back, the U.S. gets her. She's on some U.S. team. Now they need advertising. So, oh, you should call Myke. Now I just got a $200,000 account because 8 years ago, I asked Stephanie what she likes doing. That's networking. That's how they win. That's how they get those connections. When you're like, how do you do that? That's how. They don't teach us that. Use that. Smile. Introduce yourself to people. Find out what they do. Find out how you can help them. How can I help you? How can I help you get better? How can I help you? Anybody can help you? I don't know if I can help you or not. That's how I got my millionaire mentors. Asking questions. I always tell people, you got to be willing to be the dumbest person in the room. You got to be willing to be the dumbest person in the room. But never in a dumb room. If you find yourself in the dumb room, get out of that room because you're about to get in trouble. Be the dumbest person in the smart room. A smart room is a room with information that's going to help you get towards your success that you just need to be in. So, if, for example, Stephanie in soccer, now she's at a conference with all female soccer players, all professional soccer players. That's the room she want to be in. That's the room she want to be. She want to be the dumbest person in the room, but she don't want to leave the dumbest person in the room. How do you not leave the dumbest person in the room? What you got to do? Ask what? Ask questions. Ask questions. Always listen. I don't care where I'm at. If I'm in the dumb room, I'm asking all the quote-unquote dumb questions. Because I know 95% of the people in the room are afraid to ask the questions. And when I ask it, they're like, Myke, oh my God, thank you for asking that. I wanted to ask that so bad, but I was scared. So remember that. Network. So work hard, work smart, work right, network. Hard work is putting in the LBW, long, lonely, boring work. Teamwork. Build a team. So his Gray Hoodie website picked up when he talked to the guy about building the website. It would have taken him a whole month and a half to build a website. What I didn't tell you about his Facebook ads, that got better when he hired someone who knows how to run these ads. Whatever your weakness is, find someone who's strong at that. Because they're passionate. They may not be passionate about apparel. They're passionate about websites. They're passionate about marketing, Facebook ads, whatever, any kind of ads. They're passionate about, operations, trying to figure out where to get the best apparel from. Now, you're just the leader, keeping everybody on the same page, moving towards the goal. Build teams. Don't feed your ego, feed your bank account. Build teams. Teamwork, it brings diversity of thought, experiential approach. Everyone has different experiences. You learn so much more. And everyone's either a left brain thinker or a right brain thinker, creative thinker or a strategic thinker. You need them both to be successful. What we got? How much time?
Well, the bell's gonna ring at 12:49. So we're looking at 9 minutes unless you want a little time to do the.
Now I want to hand the books too.
Oh, yep.
So last thing, stay sucker free. This is so important. I already told you how to get to your goal, your dream, your plan. I already told you that. Keep that away from suckers. And one thing too, when it comes to you, when it comes to your hopes, dreams, aspirations, and goals, and vision, stay away from these 4 words. I'd rather you cuss me out than say these 4 words to yourself. Hope, try, can't, or maybe. Well, I hope I could get to that chair. One day I'll get to that chair. I can't get to that chair. Well, maybe I could get to that chair. Well, I'll try and get to that chair. Well, I tried. Take those words away. Maybe, no, I will. I'm getting to that chair. I'm not going to stop till I get there. Hope, I'm going to that chair. Can't, what do you mean can't? No, watch me get to that chair. Try, I'm here. Look, you know what? Did I get to the chair? No, you said the chair. Okay, there you go, you did it. So hope, try, can't, maybe, don't say those words when it comes to your dreams. So that's how you could be your own sucker. Sometimes we the sucker to ourselves. But then anyone that's not helping you get towards your dream. And here's the difference between hate and constructive criticism. Suckers hate. Dope people give constructive criticism. So hate is like, you can't get to that chair. With no advice how to do it. Constructive criticism is, you can't get to that chair if you got your shoes tied, bro. How about you untie your shoe first and then start moving forward? So that's the difference. So that's how you know if someone's a hater, a sucker, or someone's a dope person, or someone is a dream holder, believe in you. If the criticism comes with instructions, if it's just hate, just criticism, that's hate. If it's criticism with instructions, that's constructive criticism designed to help you get better. And then the last thing is continue to grow. Continue to grow. Like I said, I listen to audios, I read. I don't even think I'm close to where I could be. Never stop reading. Never stop learning. I read something where most people don't pick up a book after they graduate high school and read it cover to cover. It's crazy. Don't let that be you. Be among the 5% that succeed. Successful people just do things way different. They're not smarter, they're not better, they're not luckier. They just put in the LBW and they put in the work. So that's how you get to that. That's all I got. Here's how to connect with me. On those platforms, I'm StandOut Truck King. Message me, follow me. I share positive stuff for your mindset consistently. I love, I'm from the island, like I said, I love bigging up people. I love helping people become their better self. Like, to me, the win today is when you guys start messaging me like, I'm winning, I'm succeeding, I'm doing it. That's what I do this for. So please connect with me. That's all I got. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just start handing out these books.
Hey guys, how about a big hand for Myke Connolly? Everything he's done, he's become a mentor to a lot of your friends, peers that go to school here. He came and spoke last year, and let me tell you, this man was listening when other adults weren't. So he's here. When he says he's here for you, he's here for you, he's here for me, he's here for Ms. Boyd, but he's really, he's here for all of us, and he's always listening. So I appreciate our friendship, Myke.
Anytime.
I forced him to be my friend on Facebook. I'm sure he'll be yours too.
Thank you. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
I already shared it.
Yes. I think it was cool to see.
Everybody got one?
PowerPoint presentation. No. How many words you had on the slide? No, yeah. All of them. Of course.
So quick question. Was that boring?
No.
Oh, man.
Everybody get one. He's the book.
Okay. Would you listen to me speak again? Would you have me speak again? Would you have me back? All right. Now listen though, for real. I want you guys to put the LBW, man. I want you just to come true. Like, I genuinely love you all and I want you to win. All right? We good? Peace.
Appreciate it.
All right. So listen up. If you came with a pass, this book is your pass back to class. If you are with your teacher.
Can we get someone of a picture with the book?
Yeah, do you guys want to get up here and let's take a picture with the book? Come on. This is great for marketing. See his marketing brain?
Wait, actually, let's do it easy. Just stay where you are, and then we'll do it from there.